بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
In the name of Allah, who is the most beneficent and merciful. Assalamu alaikum to everyone. This is our language class. What we are doing today? Today we will discuss a topic. This is a picnic, and we will complete the page number 65. What we will do on page number 65? First of all, you have to take out your language book and open page number 64. This is page number 64. On page number 64, here is one story. It's about a picnic. On page number 65, we will complete work about this story. Now, let's start that what's going on. The topic is a picnic. Look at here. Here is one picture. We can see there are three animals. This is bear, rabbit and giraffe. But in this story, their names are mentioned. This is Mimi bear, Bobo rabbit and Gigi giraffe. What's going on here? This is Mimi bear. She is lying down on a mat on the grass. Bobo. This is Bobo rabbit. He is fishing. This is Gigi giraffe. She is holding a basket of goodies. Look at here. Oh, cried Gigi. What a lot of yummy food! Mimi bear, Bobo rabbit and Gigi giraffe were off on a picnic by the river. Here you can see, here is a river and they all are on a picnic. Mimi bear had picked a basket full of good things to eat and Bobo took his fishing rod. It was bright sunny day. The sky was blue and the birds were chirping in the trees. Mimi and Gigi laid a mat on the green grass by the bank and Bobo took his fishing rod and sat by the river. Gigi took out the plates, spoons and napkins and soon it was time to eat. What are they doing here? They are on picnic. They are enjoying a lot. There are three animals, bear, rabbit and giraffe. But in this story their names are mentioned. She is Mimi, Bobo and Gigi. They have some foods. Now come to page number 65. What a splendid feast they had. There were sandwiches and cakes, cookies, and some lovely red apples and ripe, juicy pears. They ate until they could eat no more. They were just eating, they are enjoying. Mimi poured tea from a flask and they each had a had a hot cup of tea to end their meal. First they were eating fruits, they are eating some things we have means we have read it here that sandwiches, cakes, cookies and after that they had a hot cup of tea. They rested a while and Mimi told Bobo and Kiki some stories. Means during this they were talking, they were telling stories. She could tell the most exciting tales they had ever heard anywhere. Soon it was time to go home. After these things, now the time to go home. Then what will be happen? What did they do? They packed everything away. We must do this again, said Gigi as they walked home. It was a truly lovely picnic. They were enjoying there. They selected the river that we will make up means we will go for picnic there and they put some things with them. They ate sandwiches, cakes, cookies as well as red apples, ripe and juicy pears. And what did they take? hot cup of tea. After that, means after enjoying this, they thought that now it's time to go home. Then they picked everything and they were just talking that we must do this again. Who said? Gigi said, because they enjoy a lot and they were saying that it was a truly lovely picnic. Now students, here we have some exercise. What we will do, we will complete it. We have read it this story. So here are some questions. I will read the question and after that we can find the answers from this story. See if you can answer this question. Number one, where did Mimi, Bobo and Gigi go? In starting we have learned that they went on a picnic. So starting answer is done. Mimi, Bobo and Gigi went on a picnic. You will write here picnic. We have read it here. Look at here that were off on a picnic by the river. So we will write this thing here. Picnic by the river. You will write the spell of picnic Picnic. Picnic. You have to do your work neat and clean and you will do your work just with pencil. The River. Picnic by the river. This is the answer of first question. Number 2. What did Bobo do by the river? Bobo took his, what was he doing? He is fishing. He is fishing and he is fishing by his fishing rod. So Bobo took his fishing rod. You have to write the spell of fishing rod. Fishing. Fishing. Then you have to give space here. Rod. Rod. Fishing rod. Because he was fishing. And sat by the, where were they sat? They sat by the river. So write here river. 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 Number 3, what did they eat? Here means on page number 65 we have learnt about this thing that they ate sandwiches, cakes, cookies and red apples, ripe and juicy pears. So what we will write here? We have to write here these answers. They ate sandwiches. Spellings are given here so you can write from here. Sandwiches and cakes. There were cookies and some lovely red apples and ripe juicy pears. So these spellings are given here. Okay students. Now last is number 4. Who told them stories while they rested? Who was telling the story? Mimi Bear. You will just write here Mimi. Because we have read it here that Mimi told Bobo and Gigi some stories. We will write here just Mimi. Now here you are writing the name of Mimi. That's why you will write the capital M. M-I-M-I. Mimi. Mimi told them stories while they rested. In exercise A, we have written the answer of some questions. Now exercise B, what we will do? In exercise B, pick out 3 special names from the story and write them here. We have 3 blanks. What we will do here, we have to find out the special name, but it should be 3. In this story, in a starting story, we have read it about 3 animals. But what was the name of these animals? Mimi, Bobo and Gigi. So that's why we will write here Mimi, Bobo and Gigi. These are special names. They are bear, rabbit and giraffe, but their names are mentioned in this story. Mimi bear, Bobo rabbit and Gigi giraffe. So we will write just these names. Mimi, Bobo and Gigi. Done? Now see, pick out 3 naming words from the story and write them here. Now we have to Find out the naming words. What are naming words? That name of anything. These are naming words. And in this story, we have learned many names of things. So we can write any name. I have written here these names. If you want to write other names, so it's up to you. You can write other names. I wrote here river. Tree is also mentioned. So if you want to write tree, you can write here tree. River. 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 Then I wrote basket. If you want to write here fishing rod, so you can write basket, basket. And I wrote here sky, sky, sky. Means there are many names. So you can write, what do you want to write? Read the story one more time, then you can write it by yourself. Exercise D is pick out 3 describing words from the story and write them here. Now we have to find out describing words. What are describing words? Means a word which is telling us about the, you can say, quality of the word. That suppose they ate yummy food. They ate food but it was yummy. So that is the quality of food. So we can write here yummy. Y-U-M-M-Y. Yummy. Second word I wrote here bright. Why I wrote here bright? It was a bright sunny day. So I wrote here bright. If you want to write other describing word which are in means which are you can see in the story, then you can write. I wrote here bright. You can, if you want to write other words, so you can write it. Look at here. Here is juicy pear. So that is also a quality of pears. So if you want to write here juicy, you can write. This is also describing word. I wrote here bright. B-R-I-G-H-T. Bright. And the last word I wrote here blue. Why I wrote? Because we have learned here the sky was blue. So I wrote here blue. If you want to write another word, you can write. Here we also read that hot cup of tea. Means if that is also quality of hot cup of, means cup of tea. So you can also write hot. I wrote here blue. B-L-U-E, blue. Last exercise is pick out 3 doing words from the story and write them here. Doing words means action. We have to find out the action from the stories and then we can write here easily. I wrote here packed, P-A-C-K-E-D, packed. Then I wrote eat, E-A-T, eat. We have to write 3 doing words. That's why I'm writing 3 doing words here. Last is tell. T-E-L-L. Tell. Pet. Eat. Tell. Okay students, on this page we have done special names, naming words, describing words as well as doing words. These words are mean these all words we have read it in this story. And sorry, and one more thing, that these all names means special names, naming words, describing words and doing words, about these we have learned in other previous classes. So you all know very well about it, that which words you will write here. First you will read this story and after that you can find out another word, which word you want to write. That means suppose doing words, there are many doing words are here. I have written here only 3 words because they were asking that pick out 3 doing words. If you want to write another doing words from this story, so you can also do it. That will be good for you, that if you are writing by yourself other names, if you are doing it, that is also fine. Now student, what will you do? You will read this story one more time and you have to complete page number 65. Okay students, and you will complete your work, means you will do your work just with pencil. Do practice of these things in special names, learning words, describing words, and doing words. Do practice and complete your work on time. Take a very good care of yourself. Thank you so much, Zala.